My name is Barbara. I was born and raised in Chicago, mainly on the South Side. At one point, I did live up north in Albany Park when I was with one of my children, my oldest son, as a matter of fact. Um, since graduating high school, I've attended several different colleges, however, never completing more than maybe one or two semesters at each one, mainly because I was taking general education and I thought I wanted to be a teacher. Found out that's not what I wanted to be in life. I started working at the age of 15 years old and had a job every summer since. Once graduating high school, I almost had two jobs. I worked two jobs almost all the time until I started having children. I have three boys, ages 28, 25, and 15, and I had my firstborn when I was 23 years old. My medical career, however, started in 2008 at the age of 38. I became a CNA, hoping to figure out if that's the field that I wanted to go in. Once I became a CNA, I found out that I did enjoy it and wanted to pursue a nursing career. However, I worked at a substance abuse facility in 2015, and they downsized us and put a couple of CNAs, including myself, in men's detox. And if you're familiar with men who are detoxing, you can see them. You understand they get sick, and I just wasn't ready for that. Even though eventually I wanted to become a nurse, I just was not ready for that. So I bought my pharmacy technician license offline, and that started my career going to. I received my CPHD in 2017. I currently work as a pharmacy technician at Stroger's Hospital now. My dream job is just to be the best nurse in whatever field, preferably geriatrics. I like working with the elderly and older people, but I just intend on being the best that I can be and be as educated as I can be as a nurse, going all the way as far as I can, time permitting, as well as health. The different type of music that I like, I can probably tell you that the music, it'd be better to tell you what I don't like. I don't like this new rap or mumble rap or whatever you call it. I can listen to anything else, and I do listen to just about anything else except for that. My new passion, however, has been Christian rap. I find it very interesting. My hidden talent, I would say, would be patience. I have an extreme amount of patience. Have been told that several times over the year. I always say, "What's the rush?" And sometimes there is a rush, and then sometimes it's just, when you're working with people, the one variable that you cannot change in any situation most of the time is the person, and so sometimes we have to be patient with them. Actually, most times we have to be patient with them because part of that patience is understanding what they went through, what type of environment they lived in, what are they coming out, and if they have mental illness or if they're struggling with something else. So I just find it's just very important to be as patient as we can be with each other, and we don't have a lot of that. Um, good communication. What good communication means to me is being able to convey to a person or people what you really mean, what you really feel on the inside, as well as receiving what they feel and what they're trying to communicate to you as well, and that you are able to comprehend all that what they're trying to say to you. My worst communication story would be that, and this is a funny one without being very personal. A coworker had asked me to pick her up something from a restaurant I was going to, and she told me she wanted noodles. I heard rice. They both do not sound alike, but I end up getting her rice, and the rice is terrible at this particular restaurant because it's so bland. And she was a little heated about it. She paid for the lunch anyway, but I felt really bad because no one wants to be hungry at lunch, and no one wants to eat a bad lunch. And I got someone a bad lunch, all because I miscommunication. Um, I guess a brief story. I would say a couple years ago I started making jewelry, and I still do the jewelry on the side. It's mainly earrings because they are they. It could be time consuming making the earrings, but it's a little less time consuming making the earrings versus having to do a bracelet and necklace with. I really don't care too much for wearing necklaces or bracelets that much, so I'm not interested in making them. But I love danglies. I just the earring to me just kind of makes it's like the thing with the hair. for a woman's hairstyle. It just all goes together, and it just I like to see everything come together with a nice pair of earrings. Okay, I'm done.